It feels like everyone else has everything sorted out. Everyone else's life seems organized. We, on the other hand, seem to be plagued with one problem after another, one thing to worry about after another. Anxiety seems to be a constant companion in our life. We forget to enjoy the present moment. We forget to be grateful for the things we possess and the people we have in our life. Emotions like anxiety and worry waste the precious little time we have here on earth. I had to deal with a bit of anxiety and worry recently due to things regarding my college admission. Due to this, I tried finding some ways to deal with negative emotion better, and I think I was successful. So, in this video, I want to share some ideas and practices that helped me deal with anxiety in a better way. The first thing that helped me was working harder. Like what? Wouldn't that make you more miserable? Well, not really. For one, our state of mind largely depends upon what we choose to focus on. It is the focus on an uncertain future that leads to anxiety. If we are focusing on the task at hand, if we are immersing ourselves deeply in the work, then that automatically means we aren't focusing on the uncertain future and we lift ourselves out of a lot of the worry and anxiety we might feel. Well, can't I just watch YouTube or a movie or scroll Instagram or something? Even when I'm doing that, I'm not focusing on the uncertain future. Yeah, you could technically do that. But the problem is, the reason we experience anxiety or worry is probably because something signaled to our brain that our future wouldn't unfold the way we thought it would. If we distract ourselves by the way that guy just mentioned, then our future most often doesn't get better. On the contrary, it'll most likely get quite worse. So the second we stop scrolling or watching the movie or YouTube or whatever, the anxiety, worry, and all the other negative emotions will come back with much greater ferocity. And the future actually gets worse, so that's also pretty bad. Working hard is the best tool in our arsenal to make the future actually better. If we are working hard and pushing our limits and using discipline to control our impulses, then we grow as a person. We can be proud of ourselves, and that itself will alleviate a lot of the anxiety we feel. If we are giving our best, then by definition, there is not much more we can do. So, worry and anxiety just become useless. Anxiety can be thought of as a call to action. If we are doing the things that we are doing, then there is no need for anxiety to stay around any longer. But even if we give our best, even if we do everything that we possibly can, there is still a chance that we might not get the outcome we desire. We might get in an accident, or a disease might catch us, or a pandemic might shake up the world, or a war could erupt. The lack of control we have over the outcome is also a large cause for anxiety. That's where a passage from the Bhagavad Gita helped me. You have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself to be the cause of the results of your activities, nor be attached to inaction. This doesn't mean that we stop chasing our goals or stop trying to make things better. Arjuna and Sri Krishna had the goal of winning the war and making the world a better place. What Krishna is suggesting Arjun and us to do is to focus on the actions, not on the outcome. The outcome depends on a large number of factors. What we can control among them is only the work we put in. Whenever we decide an outcome, we are hoping a lot of the times that achieving it would finally bring us the peace of mind we are seeking for. But in deciding to do that, we are sacrificing the very peace of mind we are after. We sacrifice the thing we want for the thing that is supposed to get it. The person who focuses and cares only about executing the work he is supposed to do as well as he can, will get the same result, if not a better result than the person who is obsessing about the outcome. This person, the one who focuses on his inputs, will also have control over his mind. He will control how he is feeling. His state of mind depends on the actions he puts in, not on the outcome of those actions, which he ultimately cannot control. Whether the work we put in will result in the outcome we desire is uncertain. What is certain is that we will become better versions of ourselves. The work works on us more than we do on the work. We will become a person that we can be proud of and others can rely upon. These are some philosophies that help me deal with anxiety. You don't need to be religious or a Hindu to follow any of these. I consider all religions to be vast repositories of immense wisdom. Yeah, some of those need updation, but we should learn to separate the wheat from the chaff instead of burning the whole farm down. Maybe. Apart from philosophy and working hard, another thing that helped me was a breathing technique. See, when an issue spikes our emotion, even after resolving that issue, the emotion lingers for some more time, right? That's because the chemicals released in our brain stays around for a bit more time before it gets cleared out. And in that time, we might overthink the issue is already resolved. Why am I feeling like this? Should I do something more? Is there something wrong with me? What is happening? Yeah, it's just the biology. One way to turn biology in your favor is through this breathing technique called the physiological sigh. You take a deep breath, then once your lungs are almost full, you take one more small breath and exhale the air out completely. It looks weird, but this is the fastest technique we have to shift our nervous system from a state of anxiety and alertness to a state of relaxation. So those were some ideas and practices that helped me deal with negative emotion better. If you found the video helpful, then hit the like button so that this can get to more people. If you want to see more content like this, then hit the subscribe button. Also, I would love to hear your thoughts regarding this video or anything in general down in the comments. If you want any help, I'll try my level best to do what I can down in the comments. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.